The Forbidden Sentence. The morning at Blackwood Manor was suffocatingly still. Isabella hadn't slept a wink. The sea outside was a flat, leaden gray, as if mocking the madness of the night before. She touched her throat. The heat from Julian's fingers still seemed to linger on her pale skin. One button. Only one pearl button had been undone, yet her entire world was already crumbling.
Get a hold of yourself, Isabella.
She whispered to her reflection, but her eyes held a flicker of a dangerous longing she could no longer deny. When the clock struck noon, Isabella found herself drawn back to the library. Julian Thorne was the picture of a perfect employee. He sat at the mahogany desk, focused on the heavy ledgers, the wild air of the previous night completely gone.
Good morning, my lady. I trust your sleep was not disturbed by the storm?
His voice was calm, far too calm. But as she approached, a faint, secret smile played on his lips, a silent declaration that they now shared a secret that could burn the house down. He handed her a yellowed piece of paper found behind a hidden compartment. It was an unfinished letter from her late husband, Lord Blackwood.
The mines did not fail.
It read,
There is an enemy within this house.
Isabella's hands began to tremble. Julian moved behind her, his shadow enveloping her small frame.
Someone wanted to bury the truth.
He whispered near her ear.
And that truth is buried somewhere in this library, waiting for us to exhume it. Do you wish to know the truth, my lady? Or will you remain hidden in the shadows of this manor?
Julian didn't wait for an answer. He took her hand and began to write on her palm with his fingertip. It was a sentence not written in ink, but in the heat of their skin. Isabella realized then the mystery of her husband's death and the riddle of Julian Thorne were now intertwined. As the rain began to lash against the window once more, she knew there was no turning back from this dark pact.